What's up, guys? It is I, once again, Joseph Cohen Mason, and today, guys, I want to talk about and review a movie which I have seen in the cinema today. That movie being Mad Max Fury Road, directed by George Miller and starring Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron, as well as some other actors in the film. Now, guys, this movie, I'm not going to go into detail with the plot, because I want you guys to find out for yourself if you're a fan of the Mad Max series like I am. Now, my history with the Mad Max film, it goes way back to the first Mad Max film, where George Miller and Mel Gibson were working together on a trilogy of films known as the Mad Max series. That includes the first film, The Road Warrior, and the third movie, all of which are great, especially the second film, The Road Warrior. And I'm a huge fan of the past movies with Mel Gibson, and I'm a huge Mel Gibson fan. Now, guys, initially I wasn't excited to see this movie because of how overhyped it was, and how I got the idea that this movie was gonna fail and bomb, and that people were overrating it. And that was my initial thought of the movie, and I just got some bad vibe about what this film was going to be about, and how overrated it was, and how people are just going nuts over this movie. I don't know why, but after seeing the movie for myself, I can honestly quite say that I like this movie, guys. I really do like it. It's a good movie, guys, don't get me wrong. It's not perfect, it's not great like everyone on the whole friggin' internet is saying, but it is a good movie. I enjoyed it, I had a blast watching it. I like the actors in the movie, I like the action. The action was okay. I mean, guys, people were talking a lot about the action in this movie, how some compared it to the Raid movies, the Raid 1 and 2, starring my boy Iko Uwais, and how it's an action movie which is non-stop action, and how it really does define what action cinema used to be, and how this is one of the best action movies in recent memory. And guys, this is my personal opinion, but this movie is overhyped and overrated. I like it. I enjoyed it. I love the actors once again. I love the characters in the movie. But it's way overhyped and way overrated. But I will say though, the action was good. It got boring in some parts, but it was very good. I liked the action a lot. I love in particular the characters in the movie. Two of who are Mad Max himself, played by Tom Hardy, and Imperator Furiosa, I think that's her name, Imperator Furiosa or Furioso, played by Charlize Theron. And I love these two actors a lot, and Charlize Theron's character in particular was a character who I thought I was going to not like all that much. But Charlize Theron actually gave this character a lot of depth. I don't know if this was in the script or this was because of her performance, but she was very great in this movie. I like her character a lot. And guys, the one character that hooked me on the movie was, believe it or not, Tom Hardy. Because guys, my brother, my big brother and I, we are huge Tom Hardy fans. As men, we love Tom Hardy. We love this actor and what he brings to the plate. I love he does a lot of voices in other movies he was in. And this movie, he's not really like amazing or like incredible like his past movies, but he is a very good actor in the film. I like a lot. I like how this character he plays, Max, he's someone who's caught in the middle of this war between the three warlords, Charlize Theron, and her group, and how she's trying to rescue these girls from this crazy guy called, I forgot his name, but he's called, I believe, something Joe. Yeah, his last name is Joe. Tom Hardy's character Max is caught in the middle of all this, and I like the dynamic between him and Charlize Theron's Furiosa, and Furiosa. I'm not sure what her name is, but It's a great dynamic, and they have a pretty good chemistry. I also like the girls in her group, Charlize Theron's character group. They include actresses Rosie Huntington-Whitney and Zoe Kravitz. The other two girls, or three I believe, I don't know what their names are, the actors, but I do like them a lot. And Rosie Huntington-Whitney brought some humanity to her character, because there's one part of the movie that concerns Nicholas Holt's character, and Nicholas Holt, by the way, plays Nux. Nux, if you don't know who he is, he's a character who he was born and raised in Joe's army and among his men, and he wants to impress Joe and to one day die and enter the gates of Valhalla. Valhalla, which is actually a belief in Nordic mythology. And I'm watching Vikings, guys. I'm watching the History Channel and TV show Vikings, and it's all about the Nordic belief that the Nords will enter Valhalla in the end of days, or Ragnarok. Nicholas Holt's character wants to impress Joe. He wants to make the gods proud, enter Valhalla, and that is something which is kind of sad, because his character is very confused, very like he's young, he's confused, he's very like twisted in his mind, but he's just someone who was raised in this situation he's in. And Rosie Huntington-Whitney's character brings the best out of him, and how she actually gives him a chance to to find the flaws within himself, and he becomes a better character as the movie goes on. And he also has a side romance, not a romance, but a side sort of bond he creates with one of the other girls in the Charlize Theron's group, and it's a very sweet and very intimate bond they form. And another thing I like, once again, is the Max and the Furiosa dynamic, which I really do like a lot. And Zoe Kravitz is good in the movie. She doesn't say much, but she's good in the movie. And the last two girls, like I mentioned, they're very good. All the characters in the movie are good. Some weren't given that much to work with, but I like the actors in general. The action is very good, but nothing special to talk about. I mean, guys, it's just another action movie in my opinion. Bombs go off, like car chases, machine guns, a guy with a guitar burning, like a guy with a guitar actually playing a guitar and flames come out of the head of the guitar. That's kind of fucked up, I don't know, but it's a very good movie. It's crazy as hell. It's got a lot of problems as an action movie. But as a movie that has characters I care about, and the action for the most part is good, not perfect. And guys, the main bad guy in the film, he's pretty freaky as hell. I mean, he wears this mask on his face and he's kind of creepy. I'd compare him to not necessarily Darth Vader, but I would definitely say this guy he's a pretty good villain overall. And I really do like everything that I mentioned about this movie, and the things I don't like the action being boring in some parts. You guys get my idea of how I feel in this movie. I think it's good. And should you watch it? Yes, most definitely yes. And guys, this is my personal opinion, just to let you know. I don't like this movie all that much the way Jeremy Jahns, Chris Stuckman, most probably Critics Business will like this movie as well. I don't like this movie all that much, but I still enjoyed it. It has a lot of problems, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it's very exciting, especially when it has a lot of humanity thanks to Tom Hardy, Charlize Theron, Rosie Huntington-Whitney, and the other actors in the movie. And I give this movie a rating of, to be fair, my personal opinion by the way, 7.5 out of 10 stars. 7.5 out of 10 stars, that rating I'm giving this movie. Do watch it. I'm going to recommend that you guys see it. You have to see it, because even though I don't like it all that much, it's still a movie you have got to watch for the actors, especially if you're a fan of the Mad Max series. And this movie, I believe, is a direct sequel to the Mad Max films, especially after part 3. Anyways guys, that's my review on Mad Max Fury Road. Please check it out, and if you like my video, give a thumbs up. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.